Welcome to another episode of the BOBP Micro Series. I'm here today with Abna Osei. Abna is currently doing her national service and has had an interesting high school experience. Abna, how are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm Abuna Osei and I graduated from Ghana Technology University, formerly known as Ghana Telecom University, and I did finance. And currently I'm serving at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs with the Internal Audit Department for my national service.
Interesting. And from what I hear, you had quite a bit of a fascinating childhood, if I can say so. You've always been intrigued with working outside?
Right.
Wanted to get into international relations or something?
Yes.
So why don't you tell us about your experience going out?
Okay, I did 2 years of my high school in St. Lucia Senior High School, and for my third year I went on an exchange program in Las Vegas with Youth for Understanding YFU, Ghana, and it was an interesting experience.
Walk us through this experience. You were 15, I believe.
I was 15.
Okay, a 15-year-old girl going out to traveling to where? What did you say you went to? Las Vegas? Yes. What was going on in your mind? Why did you decide to engage in this experience? How did you even go about it?
Okay, so I remember first of all there was a general assembly and we were told that this opportunity had come up, so those who were interested should write their names, and I did, and we had an interview. Remember they asked me where I wanted to go and a few questions about America. I answered, and then we were shortlisted. So from that we moved on to paying the non-refundable fee, and then we started going for our medicals in Accra, like every now and then. So when everything was over, we went for our visa interview at the embassy, and then 1 or 2 people were denied the visa, but the rest of us went.
What do you think you did right? You said you were shortlisted. What is it that you did right that made you make the cut?
Then I was just excited about traveling. I'm sure they saw that. I was very enthusiastic about the whole opportunity that had been presented, and I'm sure they knew I wouldn't want to miss it.
And was that the only time you went on an exchange program of some sort?
Yes, exchange program, but during my third year of university, we had a conference. We had a chance to go for a Model United Nations conference in Wilmington. The conference was for 5 days, but we were there for 10 days.
Are there any other programs like this that you know about that other Ghanaian students may be interested in?
Yeah, for the high schoolers, you could, the organizations I know of are YFU, Education First, that's EF, and American Field Service, AFS. Those are the only 3 I know of. The one I went with though is located at Awudome Runabout, just inside the ADS house. You can find the YFE office. I'm not sure about the rest. You're gonna have to Google them.
Now, tell us a little bit about your experience as a 15-year-old lady in Las Vegas. I mean, of all places in the world. Were you scared? Were you happy? Was it exciting? What type of lifestyle was it?
I'm going to mention how I got placed in Las Vegas. During the process, we were made to write an essay about ourselves, what you like doing, and then you attach pictures of you doing what you like doing. So based on that, they're going to match you to a family that enjoys doing what you like doing, so that during your stay, you're not going to get bored or feel isolated. And so that's how come when the placement list came out, I found myself in Las Vegas. In fact, I was the only student from Ghana in Las Vegas. And
What was it that you liked doing?
like watching flowers, singing, watching movies, I think.
And that got you to a family in Las Vegas.
That got me to a family in Las Vegas.
And how was the Vegas experience? People spend a lifetime hoping that they can make it to Vegas.
That's right.
And I know there's a rule, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but come on, help us out here. What was the experience like?
Well, for the first 3 months, I was a bit isolated, a bit to myself, and my family kept pushing, like, Abina, won't you go out? They used to call me Abina. Abina, won't you go out? Won't you bring friends over? Don't you have like any parties this weekend? Like, no. So they had friends, their daughter's friends. Their daughter was a middle schooler. So that's how it started. Their daughter's friends, elder siblings started coming over to the house, and I started being nice to people in my school. I actually realized that people actually wanted to get to know me in my school, but I just wasn't giving them the chance. So there was this cultural night. It was organized by the International Student Association on campus of the school, and I decided to take part. My friend teacher persuaded me to take part, and I did. So I performed Becca's Dakeda. I took some traditional clothing, I dressed with a whole big scarf and everything, and I lip sung and I danced to the song, and that's when like everything changed for me. People started coming around, trying to find out who I was and how my country was like and everything. And it was fun since then. I started going for parties, started having friends from different races, learning different cultures and foods. We had this day where we're supposed to cook a food from your country and then bring it to school for everyone to taste. And I prepared jollof and chicken, and everyone liked it. It was such an experience.
So, what would you like to tell anybody out there who either wants to enjoy this type of experience or may find themselves traveling out of the country in high school or even in college? What type of advice would you like to give them?
Okay, well, first of all, you're going to have to search for the opportunities. And when you do, you're going to have to pursue them. People are going to talk, people are probably going to discourage you and all that, but you're not supposed to let that get to you. You're supposed to know what you want and be willing to do what you have to do to get it. And when you're there, you're going to have to be open. The only way people are going to want to know you is if they see that you're ready to know them. So you're going to have to be open, you're going to have to want people to get to know you, you're going to have to be different. When they see that difference, they're going to want to come around and know what you're made of.
So show them the pride, show them the African heritage, be proud to be who you are.
Yes.
Well, folks, you heard it from Abna. It's been another awesome BWP micro-series event, and we're here with Abna Say. She was sharing her high school experience. Stay empowered, folks.